Dan Willis here, and we're talking about the Aargon Agency and specifically how to negotiate a settlement payment with Aargon Collection Agency. Now, first and foremost, you want to request account validation. We discussed this in the previous video. If you missed that, we'll include a link in the description below. If your account isn't valid, then you're no longer legally responsible for it. However, if it is valid, you want to investigate the statute of limitations. This is the legal time window for which you're responsible for payment. And this applies to the vast majority of debts: medical debts, credit cards, financial services, auto loans, etc. The statute of limitations is a state law. Typically, it's about 7 years, but please investigate your local listings. Now, assuming that your debt is valid and it's within the legal time frame, the statute of limitations, you next want to enter into negotiations directly with Aargon Agency. Now, there's two big keys here. The first is to always settle your debt for less. Typically, you can settle your past debt collections for anywhere as low as 10% of the balance up to 40%. So if they're collecting or trying to collect on a $1,000 debt, you may very well be able to settle that account for just 25% or $250. Now, this is the second part, and this is mission critical. You must get Aargon Agency to agree in writing that in exchange for your payment, they'll stop reporting your account information to all three of the major credit bureaus. If you neglect this part, once you make your payment, the only thing that'll change is the status of that collection listing on your credit report. It'll be changed to a paid collection. A paid collection is still a bad, negative, derogatory, and damaging item to have on your credit report. FICO, the company that calculates consumer credit scores, says a collection on your credit report can damage your credit score by up to 100 points. Now, this last and final step is once you have the agreement all in writing and you make your payment, you next want to file a dispute with the three major credit bureaus. This is how we're going to potentially remove that collection from your credit report, because according to the Fair Credit Reporting Act, the FCRA, once the credit bureaus get your dispute and find it valid, then they're going to conduct an investigation during which they're going to contact Aargon Agency and they're going to ask them to verify your account and the information associated with it. As per your settlement agreement, Aargon Agency won't verify your account. And according to the Fair Credit Reporting Act, the credit bureaus are required to remove any item from your credit report that cannot be verified. This is how you remove that bad, damaging, and derogatory information, and without just sitting on your hands for 7 long, expensive, and embarrassing years. This is Dan Willis. We're going to include a link in the description below over to an article at our website for the full scoop on dealing with Aargon Agency. We also have a free report available there, the 7 proven ways to boost your credit score. Please subscribe and join our congregation. Have a wonderful day, and looking forward to talking to you again here soon.